So, Leah, hi.
Hi.
Could you make a short presentation of you and Scary Mansion?
A presentation about the band?
Yeah.
Okay. It's my band, and I'm the singer, and I play the thunderstick and guitar. And I play with Ben, my drummer, and Brad, my bass player, and Vanessa, my sister, who sings. And we're from New York, from Brooklyn. And yeah, we're playing in France for the first time. Well, we're playing shows in France for the first time, but we've all been here before, so it's cool.
And what were your previous project? I've seen some Satan's Fingers.
Oh yeah,
and something like that.
I played in a band called Satan's Fingers when I lived in Paris with my friend David, and he's in a band called Herman Dune, and we played together and made a bunch of crazy albums. and then when I lived here, I played with him and those guys, and then I went back to America and sort of hung out with people who they know in America, and then we started playing this music at this place called the Sidewalk Cafe with Jeff Lewis and Moldy Peaches and all these people that they knew, and then I met people and started my band. So it kind of all started in Paris with David.
Okay. That's why you signed with a label from Bordeaux?
I did sign with Talitre, but I don't know if that's... I don't know how they found me. I don't know what their connection is, actually. I think they... I don't know if their connection was through Satan's Fingers or anything like that, but it may have been, I'm not sure.
Okay. So you released your first album last year?
Yeah, this year.
This year?
Well, sorry. In America last year, in France this year, or in Europe this year.
What are the main themes that you talk about?
I don't know the main theme. I guess all the songs are kind of sad songs.
Yeah.
They're really depressing.
Okay.
And,
is it about stories or?
They're about different people and different stories, I guess, of things that happen. They're all about things that happen. Some of them are about people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there any link with your blog? I've seen you have a blog with drawing and so on.
The link is just that I do it. I do have a blog, and I have because I do illustration.
Yeah, for the New York Times and so on.
Yeah, and editorial stuff. So then I started. I just for fun I have a blog, so I can draw every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Do you compose alone your song or with any members?
No, I compose by myself most of the time, and then I bring it to Ben and Brad, and they play with me, and I teach them the songs. But sometimes they write parts to them as well. So.
I've seen you're touring with your sister Vanessa.
Yeah.
Are you going to make an album with her?
Well, yeah, she sings on the new album that's coming out.
Yeah.
And we've always had kind of talked about doing a group together that was just us, and we've always sung together our whole lives, so probably. But she has her own music that's like her own project. So, and that's just her name, Vanessa Hayes.
Yeah.
So she kind of does her own thing, and she plays shows in Boston where she lives. So.
And I've read you have a friend called Forest Fire.
Yes, they were friends of mine.
Are you gonna make something with them?
Well, I don't know if I'm gonna make something with them. We still play music together sometimes, and we're good friends in Brooklyn, and we used to have these music parties, like soirees, in our house. Where they came and played, and we all played together, and it was crazy, and it was fun. And then they moved, so we don't do the parties anymore, but we're really close friends, and we may be going on tour together in the fall, because they just signed to Talitre as well, so, yeah.
All right. And you started the composition of your next album?
I started, actually, it's finished, but Just needs to be mixed and stuff. So.
Would it be more rock and roll?
Yeah, it is a little bit, because the last one is quieter and it's more folky, and the new one is louder.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
And have you any other project?
I have some illustration projects going
Yeah.
on. I have another book coming out in sometime in the fall maybe, and I do lots of illustration stuff all the time, and lots of drawings and album covers for people and stuff. But and music stuff. I have a lot of other weird side projects musically, but they're like weird electronic things.
Yeah, I've seen your clip "Don't Put Mine" of "I Got My Mind."
That's kind of still with this band feel, but I have some other weirder ones where I change my voice a lot and stuff. But yeah, so there's lots of stuff going on. But
all right. Thank you.
Thank you very much.